Good morning, everyone. My name is Dhruvika Srivastav, and I am a Vita Junior student, and I've made this project as part of my course. This is Project 44. It's basically a chat app for a patient and a doctor. Let's preview it. So, let's say I am a patient. So, I'll enter a name, Dhruvika, and patient ID, let's take 509. And now let's log in. Here I can type a message to the doctor saying, "Hi doctor." Now when I send, it will show here Dhruvika, "Hi doctor." And so will it show it on the Firebase. I'll show you the Firebase just in a second. And now when we click on the end chat button, it will come to the end screen where it will show this message. Now let's go to the code. So this is the code for the role screen. Here we are first initializing three variables: role, name, and patient ID. Now when the button 1 is clicked, the login button, it should check if the role switches value. If not role switches value, set our variable role to PT, that's patient. And if the text input patient name is not null and the patient ID is also not null, then it will change the app variable name to the patient name, text input patient names text, and app variable patient ID to the text input patient ID's text. And then it will navigate you to the chat screen. Just like that, this is the doctor's part. So if the role switch has a value, then it will set the app variable role to doctor. Then we'll have the text input doctor name. If it's not null and the patient ID's text is also not null, then it will set the app variable name to doctor name's text and patient ID to patient ID's text. And then it will navigate to chat screen. And now this is for the role switch. So when the value changes, if it's a new value, then patient column will be not visible and the doctor column will be visible. And it will set the variable role to doctor. But if it's not a new value, then we'll keep the patient column to true and doctor column visible to false and set our variable role to PT. That's patient. Let's go to the chat. Here we are also initializing a variable conversation to an empty list, and there is the send button on which we click to send the message. So when you click on the send button, you will use the real-time DB to save with the key join app variable patient ID / length of app variable conversation. And the value will be app variable name, and this is the colon, and then we'll have the message from the text input. Now when the chat screen opens, you should always have a listener to listen for new messages. So we'll add a listener. And now for this, on real-time DB when data changed. If value is not equal to null, then you should set the app variable conversation to value and list viewers text items to value. Now this is the last bit, and clicking on the end button. So when it clicks on it, if the app variable role is equal to doctor, then it should share a message. Then it should share this message to the doctor. Thank you for consulting doctor, and then the name of the doctor. And in a new line, it will be, you can Google Pay consultation fee at XYZ and the phone number. And it will navigate to the end screen where the message is shown. Or else, if it's a patient, it will straightly navigate to the end screen. Now let's take a look at Firebase. So now this is the Firebase for the project 44. Let's go to real-time database. Look, now you might remember we used 509 as ours. So here it shows Dhruwika, hi doctor. It's not showing the R because it doesn't have enough space. So it is there, but it is not showing it. And like that I've tried many times, and these are the different IDs. Thank you. See you next time.